Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chad Godoy again, and this is another video that I have tonight. And yeah, I have a question that I want to answer, and it came from one of my subscribers here on YouTube. Her name is Josesi Rumana 3755. So, ang question niya is, Good day, Sir Chad. I have a question. We all know na grabe na yung competition when in terms of applying for a BA position. Um, Now, Sir Chad, how can you showcase yourself para po manotice ka talaga ng client aside from portfolios para mapansin ka agad ng client? Okay, let's answer that question, no? Biyak-biyakin natin, ano? So, sabi niya, no, how can you, no, showcase yourself para po manotice ka talaga ng client, no? At sabi niya rin aside from portfolio para mapansin ka kaagad-agad. So technically she's coming from a place of I don't know why she's in a rush. Hindi ko po alam no kung bakit kayo nagmamadali makakuha ng client, no. Hindi ko alam kung saan kayo nanggagaling no because of this question. Um and maybe she mentioned about portfolio why I don't know if siguro na hindi ko alam kung siya ay may portfolio or siya ay walang portfolio. That's the reason why she is mentioning portfolio, no? Pero to answer her question, okay, ako kasi to be honest, like I'm not a real fan of pagmamadali or I'm not a person who na laging nagmamadali para makuha yung isang bagay na gusto niya, no? I'm a type of person na I tend to engineer, no? I tend to engineer things para makita ako ng client. Pero I do it in a way na hindi ako nagmamadali and I do it in a way na the client will find me organically, no? So, pa, how do I mean by that? Like I tend to engineer things na ako yung masasearch ako, mahanap ako ng client or makikita nila ako because I have a brand na binild ko, no? And syempre, when you build a brand, it takes a while, no? It takes a while if you build your brand, no? And you build your brand in a way na organic. For example, uh if you are if you are an expert, let's say you are an expert when it comes to search engine optimization. Okay, let's do it for example. For example lang, if you are an expert in SEO, search engine optimization, and you're trying to sell a service um, that is search engine optimization service, SEO service, do you think it is better for you to build your own website and optimize your website so that clients will find you organically using search? Right? Like, yun yung sinasagot ko yung tanong niya na paano mo showcase yung sarili mo? How can you showcase yourself or your skills? No, maybe like she's mentioning about skills, diba? Sabi niya, how you can showcase yourself para mapansin ka ng client. So I think that is the best way for you to showcase your talent is to showcase your talent based on what you're selling. For example, you're selling an SEO service. Is it best for you to sell the SEO service using building your own website, selling your SEO service, and optimizing your website para mahanap ka using Google search or YouTube or MSN or kahit anong ginagamit na nila na browser para pag naghanap sila sa internet ng search engine expert, ikaw yung mahahanap nila in the internet. I think that is for me the best way for you to showcase yourself, no? It might not be the fastest way, no? Might not be the fastest way, pero doon pa lang na-showcase mo na kung ano yung binibenta mo, di ba? Kasi nga, if you're selling an SEO service, hindi sapat na sabihin mong expert ka lang sa SEO pero wala ka namang sariling website na hindi mo naman siya ginagawa sa sarili mo, di ba? Like, do I make, I don't know if I'm making a sense, but I think that is one of the best way, okay? I give you another example. If you are, okay, if you are selling a service, for example, you are selling a service, uh, like selling your email marketing service, for example lang, no? Is it best for you to build a funnel, okay, build a funnel and make something useful in order for you to showcase your skills as an email marketing specialist, no? Or build something that people can use, no? Para magamit nila sa email marketing nila. And you build that organically then. Like you build your brand on that, you create content, you build your social media, you build a website that is search engine optimized, and people will going to discover you like online or wherever you are, uh wherever you are na present ka. For example, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, and then they find out that you're giving away something that's something useful for them to use for their marketing service, no? So that and that whatever you will going to give them is na magagamit nila sa brand nila, no? Pero nahanap ka nila organically, no? I think that is one of the best way for you to sell your email marketing service. And then when you get their emails, kunyari may giveaway ka, di ba? You have a landing page. And then you email them every day. You email them every day. I think that is the best way for you to sell your email marketing service by showcasing your talent sa pag-email, 'di ba? Parang if you're selling an email marketing service, you should be at least emailing people to about your service and selling them your service as an email marketer rather than telling yourself, "Oh, I'm the expert in email marketing." But you're just posting it in LinkedIn, you're just posting it in Facebook. You don't even have an email list. 'Di ba? Wala ka namang email list tapos sasabihin mo email expert ka, 'di ba? Parang parang sa akin napaka-hypocrite mo. You're kind of bit a hypocrite service provider. If you're selling something that you don't even do, 'di ba? So I think it's more believable for clients to believe in you when they discover you doing that service already to them, 'di ba? So if you are like, okay, let's try another one. If you are selling a social media marketing service, like you're a social media manager and you're selling a social media management service, is it best for you to build your platform, to build your audience as a social media manager and build something useful for them to discover you using social media instead of just instead of just you know posting your positioning or your job description in LinkedIn that you are a social media manager and you're an expert of this and that, but you're not even doing it, no? Mas maganda siguro na ma-discover ka ng tao na ginagawa mo yung service mo and then siya ka nila i-hire based on that rather than applying for a position na hindi mo naman ginagawa sa sarili mo. I guess that is the best way for you to showcase your talent, di ba? Sabi niya kasi, di ba, ang tanong niya, Sir Chad, how can you showcase yourself para ma-notice ka talaga ng client? I think that is the best way for you to get noticed, is for you to build that brand in order for them to get noticed. Yeah, maybe you're kind of bit questioning, Sir Chad, parang ang tagal nun. It would take me 6 months, a year or 2 or 3 years for me to get noticed and build that following. Eh, yun nga yun eh. I mean, di, yun nga eh. I mean, yeah, it will take time. It will take a lot of time in order for you to build a brand. But if you build your brand for the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, or 5 years, it is very easy for you to get clients after 3 years or 4 years or 5 years na ma-maintain mo yung brand mo, 'di ba? Na ma-workout mo yung brand mo, na ma-build mo yung brand mo kahit matagal. Pero after 4 or 5 years, tuloy-tuloy yung pagkuha mo ng client kasi nga na-build mo na yung brand mo, no? Just for example, if you want to earn using like planting, for example, like pag nagtanim ka ng buko, 'di ba, ng coconut. Pag nagtanim ka ba ng coconut, 3 months ba magbubunga na 'yon? Hindi naman, 'di ba? It will take you like 4 to 5 years in order for you to have your fruits pag nagtanim ka ng buko. Pero um after 4 and 5 years, wala ka nang gagawin kundi mag-intay lang. 'Di ba? Buko na lang ng buko yung puno mo, maghihintay ka na lang. Buko na lang ng buko, bigay na lang ng bigay ng prutas sa'yo. 'Di ba? It's the same thing with building your own brand. You're building your brand, no? It would take you time. I know it will take you time to build your brand because building a brand takes a lot of work. And that is something that separates, the man from the boys, no? Yung mga tao na parang gusto lang nilang kumita, gusto lang nilang mag-freelancing and they just like want to get clients as fast as they can para ma-serve yung needs nila, para makapag-provide sa family nila. But I know naman like kailangan nating mag-provide, no? Kailangan nating kumita ng mabilis. Pero yun nga ang sinasabi ko sa lahat na the more you, the more na nagmamadali kang gawin to, the more na mas tumatagal. The more na nagmamadali kang makakuha ng clients, the more na mas tumatagal yung resulta mo, no? Kasi I know marami sa inyo, like marami nakikinig sa akin. Maybe they will tell, ano naman tong mga sinasabi nito, parang gusto mo lang yata kaming mahirapan eh. Gusto mo lang yata kaming ganito eh. Hindi eh. I mean, 'di ba? Let's just like be realistic na lahat naman siguro ng brand, kahit yung mga kilala yung brand, kahit yung mga Coca-Cola, yung mga yung mga Starbucks, yung mga kilala nating brand like McDonald's, Jollibee, it took them years in order for them to develop their brands na parang ma-build nila yung brand na ganito kalakas, no? Na yung market na talaga yung nagma-market sa sarili nila, hindi na nila kailangan gumawa ng commercial, no? I guess it's the same thing with freelancing or building a service business, no? If you want to sell something, kailangan ginagawa mo 'yun, 'di ba? Kung gusto mo magbebenta ka ng YouTube marketing service, sasabihin mo sa iba na isa kang YouTube marketing expert. Dapat meron kang YouTube channel, 'di ba? Dapat meron kang YouTube channel na na-build mo, na merong followers, na optimized, 'di ba? Na nahahanap ka using YouTube, no? I guess that is one way for you to build your brand and get client fast after you build your brand. 'Di ba? Mabilis ka magkakaroon ng client kapag natapos mo nang i-build yung brand mo. If you get if you created that brand, no, na useful, no. Ang problema lang talaga sa iba, gusto lang talaga nilang ang pag gusto nila pag nag-VA mabilisan, kailangan 2 weeks lang may client na ako. Madaling madali, ewan ko ba? Lahat na lang nagmamadali. Ako nga, di ako nagmamadali dati. It took me 1.5 year to do my research in order for me to become a VA. And it took me additional 1.5 year to execute my plan. It took me years. No? It took me years to become a VA. Kasi inalam ko eh. Inalam ko yung bawat detalye. Inalam ko yung bawat detalye. Inalam ko kung paano ako maghanap ng client. Inalam ko muna yung paano ko ma-develop yung sarili ko, paano ako mag-gain ng skill, paano ko maipapakita na magaling akong VA, 'di ba? Dinevelop ko 'yun through time, no? Ewan ko ba, like sorry sa mga tao nagmamadali no? Sa mga tao nagmamadali na magkapera online. Hindi ganoon kadaling magkapera online. Tatandaan niyo 'yan. Kung nagmamadali kayo magkaroon ng pera, huwag kayong mag-VA or mag-freelancing. It is better for you to sell eggs in the market if nangangailangan na kayo ng pera. Pero if you're going to do this just because you want money, fast and quick, I think you need to change your business. No? Para sa akin lang yun ah. I mean, para sa akin lang yun. Pero syempre, yung iba, may kanya-kanya tayong style eh. May kanya-kanya tayong way of living eh. Pero ako kasi, I'm an engineer, no? Technically, isa akong engineer. Based lang sa profession ko, engineer ako. It took me 5 years to develop my skills as an engineer. It took me 1.5 year to take the board and pass the board exam. So technically, kung titignan mo yung pagkatao ko, alam ko na pag nag-develop ako ng skill, I know it would take me years to develop that skill in order for me to sell it into the market. Kaya nga pag engineer ka, ang dala mo makahanap ng trabaho eh. Bakit? Kasi nga engineer siya kasi they took like kumuha sila ng napakatagal na panahon in order for them to earn respect and earn the job that they deserve kasi pinaghirapan nila no. And I guess that's the same thing with freelancing. If you really want to get client fast, you need to build your brand and build your foundation real strong. Yung matigas yung foundation nyo, yung matibay yung foundation nyo, hindi yung parang hilaw kayo. Parang alam mo yung hinog sa pilit, alam mo yung manggang hinog sa pilit. Pag hininog mo sa pilit, hindi matamis. Maasim siya. Hilaw yung lasa. So ganun yung nakikita ko kasing trend sa mga gustong maging VA no or maging freelancer or maging specialist sa kung anong skill man dito sa internet. Yung parang ang nagiging trend kasi kung ano na lang yung marinig nila na mas malaki yung kita, ganyan. Yun na yung fina-follow nila at yun na yung nilalagay nilang positioning sa pangalan nila at yung sometimes yung iba nga nagnanakaw pa ng credentials sa mga ibang freelancer para lang maitago yung alam mo yung maitago yung tinatago nilang sa sarili nila na wala silang experience, wala silang ganito, parang nagnanakaw sila ng experience sa iba, ng credentials sa iba, ng portfolio sa iba para ibenta sa ibang tao. Kaya ngayon, ang nangyayari, yung mga tao na nag-hire ng VA, ng mga freelancer, at itong mga tao na to, yung mga nakaka-hire nila, alam nyo na yung nangyayari, nadadala kasi hindi pag oras na ng trabaho, hindi nila na-execute ng tama yung trabaho nila. Yun po yung real talk, no? Marami akong kliyente, no? Marami akong kilala na sa internet marami akong kilala na dadalang mag-hire ng Pilipino kasi pag nag-hire ng Pilipino, kadalasan ng hire nila hilog sa pilit. Alam mo yung mag 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 magpapaka content strategist ko no, um magaling na email marketing, pero pagdating na sa trabaho, wala, basyo, talaga hindi marunong mag-isip. Ang mangyayari, magtatanong sa'yo, ganyan, paano ba gagawin to, ganyan, ganto, ganyan. So, yun yung nakikita kong problema. Yun yung sa akin, yun yung nakikita kong problema sa society ng freelancing ngayon. Kung sino na lang yung basta maka-decide na sila na yung expert. Pero pagdating sa trabaho, bokya pa. Kaya yung client na dadala, parang ayaw na mag-hire ng mga Pilipino na mapagpanggap sa experience. So yun lang yung sinasabi ko, no? If you want to get clients real fast at matinong client na magbabayad sa ng tama, malaking malaking pera, dapat i-build mo muna yung sarili mo. Make yourself valuable, no? Train yourself, execute your skills, no? At huwag kang magmadaling kumita. Kung kinakailangan magtrabaho ka sa ibang tao ng libre para makagain ka ng experience, gawin mo. Pero huwag kang mang-aagaw ng credentials sa iba para lang makakuha ka ng kliyente na agad-agad, no? Yung iba kasi, totoo yan guys, yung iba nagnanakaw pa ng mga portfolio, no? Ewan ko ba kung sino mga coaches ang nagtuturo sa kanila ng ganun yung gawin nila. No? Real talk lang to guys. Hindi ako nagraranta. Ito lang yung katotohanan. Ito lang yung totoong nangyayari talaga. Na kaya yung ibang mga client na dadala, it's this because of this virtual assistant who wants to get client fast na wala lang, parang kiniklaim lang nila na expert sila na ganito ganyan, parang hindi sila nagpapakatotoo. At pagdating sa trabaho, bokya. Ayun, minsan, tapos isisihin nila yung client nila, ay, hindi ako pinasahod ng ganyan kasi hindi ko nagawa yung trabaho ko, dapat binayaran nila ako. Eh, hindi mo nga nagawa yung trabaho mo. Eh. Bakit ka babayaran? Di ba? So if you want to get client fast, no, just to get back to the question, you build your service and you get hired for that specific service na ginagawa mo sa sarili mo. If you want to get hired as a Google Ads expert or search engine optimization expert or Facebook ads expert, dapat gumagawa ka ng ads para ma-hire ka, 'di ba? Ma-execute mo yung client, yung talent mo as 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 an expert na kiniklaim mo. Yun lang yung sa akin. Hindi ako nagra-run, guys. Pasensya na ha. Pasensya na sa mga taong tatamaan. Pero I think it is best for us to real do our skills, to execute our skills, and sell our skills based on the execution. Hindi lang dahil sinabi mo, magaling akong ganyan, magaling akong ganito. No? So yun lang, no, guys. I know maraming mga people will hate me watching this video, but at the end of the day, the truth hurts, guys, no? So wala na, hindi ako mag-expect na ilalike niyo yung video ko. Hindi ako mag-expect na magla-like kayo sa video nito. Maybe some of you will going to be unsubscribing to this channel, but matagal ko na tong gustong sabihin tong topic na to eh. Talagang nagtitimpi lang ako. So, yun lang guys, sana nakatulong to. No, I hope I helped you in some way. And if you like this video, please like it. Comment kayo kung meron kayong violent reaction o meron kayong hinanaing sa akin. Okay lang, tatanggapin natin yan, guys. Maano naman tayo eh, acceptance naman tayo eh. Marunong tayo tumanggap no ng pagkakamali if ever mali yung sinabi ko, 'di ba? Marunong tayo, no? Humble tayo para tanggapin kung may mali tayong sinabi. No? Pero sometimes you learn something from different people if even though you don't like them eh. 'Di ba? So real talk lang guys. So thank you guys for watching this video and I hope to see you soon in my next video and God bless po sa inyong lahat and have a nice weekend po.